October 2024 is a great month for gamers. We got MMOs like Throne and Liberty, New World Eternum, a JRPG with a Griffith-looking villain, Metaphor Refantasio. We got, after we were waiting for so long, another Budokai Tenkaichi game, or in its original name, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. We got Horror Remaster Until Dawn, and an expansion of Alan Wake 2, The Lake House. But what I was really excited for this month was Silent Hill 2, the remake. Hello and kumusta? This is the Artsi and I got a new hope for the Silent Hill franchise. Shout out for the Bloober Team for this great remake. Because of them, I have faith in Silent Hill in the future. Well, somewhat hopeful. Recently, there are some rumors or leaks about Silent Hill 3 is getting a remake first before the original Silent Hill. What I only know of besides the Silent Hill 2 story is 1 and 3 are directly connected. I mean, 2 is connected, but it's like Dark Souls 1 and 3 connection, if you know what I'm saying. That's my understanding of it. But to be honest, I only played Silent Hill 2 out of all the franchise and a little bit of Homecoming. But 1 and 3, I'm totally out in the dark with these two. Even if supposedly the rumors are true and they're gonna remake 3 first, then I'm actually okay with it if that happens. One of the reasons because I haven't played it. So even if I haven't played the first or slash the original game, I'm still in for a surprise. But also if they do they can somewhat change or improve the story like what the Square Enix did in Final Fantasy VII. Basically, more content than remaking the first one after 3 as a prequel or some sort. Who knows, maybe Konami can surprise us even if they did that and have some new experiences with the third and original game. I hope you guys are getting what I'm saying though. I just hope it doesn't turn out like what Capcom did in Resident Evil 3, where they rushed out what was supposed to be a fantastic game, but in turn, all we got was a short money grab game, where they also cut a lot of some content of the original. I really hope they make a director's cut of the game, but that's just a dream now. Sorry, I'm just ranting at this point. Let me move on. Besides this game, if you guys don't know who Bloober Team is, they're the guys who made Layers of Fear, The Medium, and Blair Witch. They're pretty scary games. More spooky than jump scares, but they always creep me out. I recommend you guys try them out. They also have this new upcoming horror shooter game called Chronos, The New Dawn, which was revealed at Xbox Partner Showcase. And it's like a Dead Space-like game, but steampunk, or rather similar to Bioshock setting. Now, when it comes to horror games, and as you have seen from Silent Hill 2 Remake, you know, at least it's gonna be a good or great game. Bloober Team did a great job. I haven't finished Silent Hill 2 Remake, but I have played enough on it. Enough to say to admit that I was wrong for having doubts on the Bloober Team for remaking the game. You can't blame me though. What they showed on the trailers had me some mixed feelings. Sure, it was scary, but it's still a game and we gamers want a polished gameplay. Not gonna lie, when they showed the gameplay trailer for the game and it looked clunky, that got me worried that it might be the final nail in the coffin for this franchise. But hey, I was wrong. When I played the game, it was clunky, sure, but not as clunky as I thought. And that clunkiness added to the atmosphere, like when Monster Hunter clunky movements added to the gameplay. It just felt right. That's just what I'm saying. The amount of effort and love to remaking this game is like when how Capcom remade Resident Evil 2. It has the same vibe and effort when making this game. Even if Resident Evil 2 Remake is more polished out of the two, they're both undoubtedly worth notey remakes. From an old style camera to a modern one. Great modern models of the game, most notably Pyramid Head. Just look at this. The fuck are you doing? I don't remember you doing that. That's kinda creepy. That's so freaky. It's so good. Goddamn. Even I like the new model for the characters. It added to the horror element of the game. But yeah, I understand why they like the old version better. And I'm one of them. But that doesn't mean I don't like the new ones. And at least they're still the same. So, how scary is the game? Well, for my level, it's scary enough, especially for those dark hallway claustrophobic scenes. The horror they did here has some jump scares, but it's more like they focus more on the creepiness of the atmosphere, which in turn was the more better decision because whenever I go or wherever I go to these buildings, oh my god, I don't want to play anymore. That's my level though. I'm someone who has played Resident Evil 7, Dead Space, Evil Within, all have guns, Lethal Company with friends, Phasmophobia with friends, and Atlas with some company in the back. So you get where my pussiness level is at. So, you now got an idea of how I like the game. But I admit though, even though Silent Hill 2 Remake is a great remake, it still has its flaws. The gameplay is good, the atmosphere is good, graphics is good, but one thing they need more practice is the optimization of the game, more notably on PC. While I did have a good time on the game, I also had frustrations in it on several occasions. Is it because I'm playing it on a laptop? Maybe. Maybe it's also because I was playing and recording at the same time. Yes, maybe. But I wasn't the only one who got that experience. Several people had this experience, and and in turn it can hurt the sale of the game. Scratch that, it will hurt the sale of this game. I know it's made from Unreal Engine 5 and it's a bit new, so I can understand. They're still improving on how to optimize using this engine. Because Silent Hill 2 Remake isn't the only one that had issues with it. Even amazing games like Black Myth Wukong had performances issues. This may be because of my outdated laptop, but it is also the fact that they still need to study more on Unreal Engine 5. Because I played on this laptop Resident Evil 4 Remake, good. Elden Ring DLC, good. New World Eternum, good. And I have technical issues with these games. Sure, but just minor things like a bush or a tree didn't render fast enough. That's about it. Of course, I resolved the issue by watching some guides on YouTube. So I had a good time with it even though it's on low resolution. But regardless of this, I still had a good time with the game. Why though? Performance is trash. That's what you're thinking, right? Performance is trash because my laptop is trash. Simple as that. The ones that had a good time with the game are those with great spec PC or and their laptop, and console users because games are always optimized on consoles. So basically, it's a 50-50 fault on my end and on their side because of the engine. What about you guys? Did you like the Silent Hill 2 remake or not? I personally like and have hope in the future. We can assume now that Silent Hill franchise is back. Well, that's all I can think for this video. Oh, by the way, did you guys know the game has difficulty on the puzzle aspect of it? I just gotta warn you. If you do hard, expect to pull your hair later on because that's what I did. Now, Hideo Kojima-san and Konami, please let bygones be bygones and let Norman Reedus be in the next Silent Hill game. Please. Is that Lisa? Psst. Did you like the video? Well, if you did, how about liking the video? On top of that, you should subscribe too. Ah, by the way, if you want more videos made by me, click here on the screen. Come on, just click it. It won't hurt ya. You won't? Okay then, fine. See you later, I guess.